Nothing, man. What's on your mind
What am I
today?
thinking about?
I don't know. What are you thinking about?
I think Matthew's playing psychologist, religious psychologist.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
I don't know
We
what you
don't.
think.
We don't want to get into that one, bro. My mind's a dark place.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's real dark out here in the world
It's
for
Saturday,
sure.
without a doubt. Without a doubt. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, we'll continue with that next time. But yeah, we'll have to next time I do a scripture. I'll have to continue with Jeremiah. I forgot we started that. Yeah, we'll do Jeremiah. I don't know how far in we are, but I think we only did one stream on it. Okay, Duffy, let's see what crap you're talking.
Here we go.
Yeah,
Hey,
and
PJ.
thanks to, yes, father.
Real quick, just so I'm not putting bad information out there. I don't think it was Abraham that found the writings. So it was one of Noah's people that found some cave writings.
Okay. So no, well, that's great. That's great. As long as it's good to correct yourself as well. If you find out that you're not right about something, it's great. Always great to correct yourself. No, it's brilliant.
Yeah.
So it's one of Noah's guys.
I think so. I'm gonna have to reread it because I don't know, something about Abraham is stuck in my brain, so I'm gonna have to go back and reread it now so I can make
There's
sure I
maybe
got it right.
something else about Abraham somewhere else, maybe a
Yeah,
but
I might have them conscrewed. I don't know.
yeah. But obviously
Yeah.
the information's there somewhere because you're not just going to come out with that.
Right.
So obviously the information's right. You're just wrong about the person that read it. Maybe. Right.
You're so technical, PJ.
So technical, man. Yeah, well, exactly. Plaid and tartan, you know the one. Pedantic.
So yeah,
It's all flannel.
exactly.
See, yeah,
Baza.
and to me, flannel. You're right. Flannel's a cloth. To me, the flannel's a face cloth. That's what we call in Scotland. The face cloth is called a flannel. A little square, like a tiny towel, like that, for wiping your face. That's a flannel to me.
You're playing the shell game with the words, PJ.
Damn.
You sound like a Glober right now.
Dude, don't you ever you get out of my studio right now. right, from one Glober to the next. Let's listen to this one. Hold on. What Bible is this? The Action Bible. Did I say the Action Bible? Yeah.
The Action Bible.
Yeah.
That's like a comic book Bible.
Oh my goodness.
It's
the Action Bible. Oh, it's maybe kids' Bible, like illustrated.
Yeah, it's for children.
Oh, okay. That's okay then. I'll let him off for that. Heidi? He's reading Heidi.
That might be Action Bible. That might be too advanced for Duffy. I don't know.
Yeah,
probably is. So. Oh, dude, I didn't realize that's Duffy in the screen. He's got the Action Bible. Yeah. So that's so sad. And look at his books; they're gonna fall down. Like the whole bookshelf's gonna fall.
Bible Force. He's got.
He's got coloring books up there.
Math books. He's got math book. Why would you have a math book? Why would you want to read a math book? It's so boring.
What is that? Connect the dot?
He's actually got skulls up here, look. Oh my goodness. Evolutionary skulls, look. Look. Little skull, big skull, different shaped skull. Does he actually believe in evolution, doesn't he?
He believes in the whole lot of it. I'm sure he believes in everything.
The elongated skulls from Peru.
Yeah. He's open theist as well, isn't he? That what is it? Where the events of the revelation can happen in any order or whenever or whatever. I don't know. Is that what open theism is?
Open theism sounds to me that
I don't know about
all roads lead to the same goal, kind of thing.
Yeah, hold on. I think it's like what it believes about revelation is that it's not necessarily in any order or not necessarily going to happen. I don't know. Hold on.
Well, of course not. That's why they went through all the trouble of numbering the events.
Yeah, exactly. Let me just.
You got your futurist, right? You got your. What's the other views? Futurist when it comes to the Book of Revelation, and then you got your preterist.
Yeah.
Right? And then there's a third view, Partial. I guess it would be partial preterism.
Which means the future's right. Oh, so that's what open theism is. Right. So a Christian theological view proposing that human beings possess genuine free will, which means just because you've got free will, which means the future is not completely settled. So that means that the events of Revelation are not necessarily going to happen. That's what I'm saying. That's what he thinks. They're unfixed because the future is unfixed. Open theism believes God does not exclusively foreknow every future human choice. Oh my goodness. Is that what he believes in God? That God doesn't know what we're going to do?
Probably.
Oh, that is so bullshit.
He's God, dude. This guy is God. What do you mean?
How can you call yourself a Christian and be part of open theism? That is ridiculous. To say that the things of Revelation might not even happen. So what's Revelation about then? What was it written for? Shut up, Duffy, you numpty. I know he hasn't even said this, but I know he believes open theism. He said that. Weirdo. Anyway, let's see what crap he's talking about. Let's put a dislike in that.
Let's put it this way.
I've got
Not that it matters. It's still interaction, but still, it's just my,
Yeah.
It's my.
Tell him.
Yeah, I don't like you, bro. I love you, but I don't like you.
another massive update about the documentary turned docu-series. We just exceeded halfway.
Yeah, I wonder why the documentary turned into docu-series. Maybe because the docu-series goes on longer, there's more episodes, maybe more views, some more money, maybe. But yeah, he needs that 50 grand to be able to do it. Did you know that he's got a GoFundMe open for 50 grand?
Yeah,
it's a docu-series because they didn't document anything yet.
Yeah, right. Documented absolutely nothing.
He needs 50,000 for editing.
There's got to be that. It's got to be to get a good group this time.
Of our goal of raising $50,000 to turn it from a standalone documentary to.
Yeah.
Can you imagine raising $50,000 to take an elevation angle measurement to the sun?
No, I couldn't.
You know what I'm saying? Like, are you measuring the sun? Like, you're just gonna measure the sun? Okay. What does that prove again? What would that prove?
Nothing. And how can you prove the distance to the sun? You would need 2 points of reference to be able to get the distance to the sun, and you can only have one.
Well, if you measure an angle,
it's based on a guess of Venus, size of Venus,
the size of Venus, in Kepler's imagination.
Right, exactly.
Yeah,
and this is where they base it on. Yeah, it's ridiculous, isn't it?
Yep. But if you measure an angle to the sun above the horizon, what does that prove?
What does it prove? It proves that's the angle to the sun. That's the apparent angle to the sun.
Yeah, geometry. So we're talking Earth measurement.
Yeah.
Right? It proves that the baseline is flat.
Always. It has to be. It has to be if you're getting that angle. You can't get an angle from a single point. You have to have a baseline of flat. 0. Despite what Jaron said when he was an allegedly flat earther, he said you can get an angle from a single point. How? How can you make something be level on a single point? You'd have to have something balancing either side. That makes no sense. Shut up, Jaron. Shut up, anybody that thinks that. You need a baseline, like you say. It's a flat baseline.
A docu-series. I promise that's what everybody's going to want. Everybody wants to know the whole story of
who wants it. It was meant to be out not last April, the April before. Who wants it? Apart from you guys, I don't want it. I want to make fun of it, but I don't want it.
Everything that happened, and there's too much to tell in a single documentary.
No, I was going to say nobody wanted it to begin with. They just kind of forced themselves into the limelight somehow.
Mm-hmm.
And still, I mean, aside from us, small percentage of people who care about any of the truth, not all of us who are out here TikTok scrolling and buying Lululemon or whatever the hell.
Right.
Nobody even knows who the hell Duffy is or what TFE is. Nobody cares.
Right.
Nobody wants to know. Nobody wants to know. The only people that want to know already know, and that's us because we know the truth.
You ask somebody, if I walk out there and ask somebody on the street if you heard about the TFE experiment, the TFE alleged experiment, in Antarctica, the Will Duffy, they're going to say, no, not at all. I guarantee I could probably ask 100 people, the first 100 people I see, and I guarantee not one of them will know what I'm talking about.
You'd be lucky if half of them know where Antarctica is.
Some of them might not even have had a flat Earth yet. You know what I mean?
Some of them might not have heard of Antarctica.
Right.
Documentary. I'll give the update on this at the end. First, I've got to
grab a coffee. I'll leave it playing.
Tell you guys a couple of things that are happening and happened already. It's just kind of too much. And again, the fact that the documentary is not done is going to end up probably being a blessing in disguise because all of these things that are happening really need to be recorded. So the first one is this. Flat Earth Dave, someone made me aware that he did an interview on a YouTube channel called Apollo the Original. And they sent it to me, and I decided, I guess I'll watch it.
If his documentary, docuseries is a blessing in disguise, then it's a really, really, really good disguise. Really good disguise. Because I don't see any blessing in it, except maybe a laugh. Oh, look.
It's a blessing for them because they can kick the can a little more.
Right, exactly. Hey, Roger, how you doing, man?
Oh, I'm doing good.
Rogelio.
What's up, dude? About that.
What?
You didn't sound too sure about being good.
Oh, I'm good. Let's woke up, man.
Okay, I got you. So he's got old David Weiss up here. He's pretending to be like an enemy, whining about him. But they're in cahoots, man. They're in cahoots. Yeah. Without a doubt. Right, coffee time.
Just to kind of see what he's saying now that we're well over a year after our trip to Antarctica, which of course he turned down. And I could not believe the things he was saying on this podcast / interview. We're talking incredible falsehoods. We're talking whoppers here, right? Things that I know from my experience with him and things tied to TFE that he absolutely knows are not true. So let me show you what I'm talking about. This first clip is how he opened the interview.
Yeah.
So we get globe people all the time that come on and they say the Earth is a globe. You guys are idiots, and they go crazy. And I say, okay, what's the radius of your Earth? I don't know. What's the circumference? I don't know. How fast is it spinning at the equator? How far is it from the sun? How did they figure that out? How big is the sun? I don't know.
Sorry, was somebody saying something?
I was getting ready to.
Yeah. Go on. Yeah. I wasn't near the computer. I did say I was going to make it cool.
Yeah, no, I was going to say, I didn't say anything. I was waiting for you.
All right, go for it. What are you going to say?
Yeah, radiuses don't bend.
No, they certainly don't. The radius is a straight line. You know what I mean? It's from the center to the bloody edge of a circle. Simple as that. And it's pi of the circumference. Isn't it? Is that right?
That's what they say.
Yeah.
This whole thing is, it reminds, it's going to become more of a grift. They're going to make more money out of it, make more. If you want to see a WWE style event, you're getting ready to see one.
Yeah.
Dave could kick his ass, dude.
I mean, who's this other dude that they're talking to?
This Apollo. He did an interview with both of them.
So what is he? Is he a flat earther?
He's a skeptic. That's all.
So he's right. So he's on the fence-ish, I suppose. Mm-hmm. And Dave Weiss is knows it's flat earth, pretends to be a flat earther, but doesn't really give a crap.
No, he just wants to make money off of this.
Right.
Yeah.
But he knows it's flat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know. And I'm like, and you want to debate me on the shape of the Earth?
Now, this seems to me a bit strange for Dave Weiss to open this discussion like this, because
I thought this was about the update on the bloody the docu. Now you're talking about Dave Weiss. What the heck?
He ain't got no money, dude. He doesn't have the money he wants.
That's what he's saying. He's saying I invited Flat Earth Dave to Antarctica to measure the elevation angle of the sun above the horizon there.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Dude, this is just like Star Wars 7, 8, 9. That's all this is.
And you hear how he said about it's been a year since the TFE thing. It's near. Look, we're nearly halfway. We're halfway through this year. It's a year and a half. Not a year, dude. It's a year and a half.
It's a blessing in disguise. Remember, PJ.
Yeah, well, it's a really good disguise. Really good disguise.
Yeah, it's Star Wars 7, 8, and 9.
Right.
It's a fantasy film that you dragging out that nobody wants to see, but you still want to beg for money.
Right. Exactly. I mean, the original when it came, nobody's ever seen, like, since Star Wars. I know it's totally off topic. Star Wars came out in what, 79? 79,
Yeah.
79. Nobody's ever seen that same version since it came out in the theaters. Because since 81, it's been changed and changed and changed and changed and changed. So nobody's ever really seen the actual original. And the original wasn't called A New Hope, and it wasn't called Episode 3. It was just Star Wars. It did have a title, but it wasn't A New Hope.
I think it was Star Wars 7, Jupiter's Cock.
Yeah, there you go.
Nice. I don't think it was that, but close.
and the Banner's accusing me of being on the grift. This motherfucker is on the grift.
Banner's
Yeah, he did a whole show last night with me as a thumbnail.
Why? I mean, what's he doing?
Why? He's trying to get rid of.
Why do these non-believing flat earthers want to get rid of
Christians.
the believing flat earthers? Surely you'd think that the extra evidence that the Bible supports flat earth and the fact that God made it would you'd think they'd be glad of that. But no, they want to. We were here first. Shut up.
It's a two-edged sword, bro.
Yep. They can't accept God, and
that's the two-edged sword that will divide you. I mean, ultimately, if you come to the realization of flat Earth, then you have to come to a realization of creation. Yeah, and that's a hard pill for some people to swallow.
It really is. It really blooming is. It means
they're all mad at God, dude. A lot of them are like.
It means, ooh, maybe I do go to hell if I don't do something about it. Yeah.
You know, and Saab talks about this point a lot, about how people have trouble laying down the globe because you take away their smart, right? It's attacking your ego because you have to admit that you're not smart, you're not right anymore. And so if you come to the realization that you do live in an enclosed creation, that means that something or someone had to create it. And that means that if you accept that there is a creator, then you're also still having to throw away all the smarts of this evolution and Big Bang and whatever the hell you want to think caused this to happen.
Right.
Now you have to humble yourself to admit that there is a creator, and some people can't take that step.
I'm to humble to yourself to say, look, I was duped all my life. You know what I mean? Because it's hard to say that, like, oh shit, I was lied to, and I actually believed these things. How stupid was I? You know, even though you're not stupid, but you know, it's people may think, oh, people think I'm stupid now. If I get it, but you know, the truth will set you free. Simple as that, you know, especially the truth in Christ.
And plus, Bev and Elder Bear running around behind my back. I guarantee you, they're in cahoots with them too.
Ugh. What surprise, man!
They're the ones that said that I took all the money and I don't. It's all gone and everything. So.
Roger, you're on the front line, bro. Just take it easy. Keep breathing. Keep moving air, man. You're doing fine.
I see Banjo's doing videos against Josh Monday now. I haven't watched him. I guess it is weird that Josh is in cahoots with Jaren. I mean, why is he doing this? Is he actually shilling? Is he doing something? I mean, I thought Josh was cool, but why would you have anything to do with Jaren? I mean, especially that he's been proven time and time again to be an ass, a liar. And you might be wanting to help Jaren or whatever, but you got to remember what you said about Jesus and praying to Satan, and Jesus can go suck his dick, you know? So that's the type of person that you can help in other ways, and rather than, I mean, I don't know why he's doing this. If it's not shilling reasons, why is he doing it?
I got more respect for Sean in that respect.
Sean.
Kingdom Context. Yeah.
Why?
Just because he's not hanging out with Jaren, you might say.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, he still believes the TFE thing, doesn't he?
Yeah.
But,
I
I get that. I mean, I like Sean. I don't like that he's I don't like the Unitarian part, but I like Sean. I think he's cool.
Yeah, but otherwise, I think they're all shilling for TFE. They want a midnight sun in Antarctica for some reason.
Josh Monday, man, come on, please don't be a shit. Come on. It does my not end because some of these people you like, and then you find out that I'm not saying he is Jill, but I mean, why would you have anything to do with Jaren considering you can help him without going to Buenos Aires with him?
Did he go to Iceland with them too?
I don't know.
I think so. Yeah.
Are they going to Antarctica or are they just going to Buenos Aires?
They're going to Buenos Aires. They're going to go to Star Trail work with the.
Just for that? Why? What's this going to prove?
Nothing. It didn't prove anything. And matter of fact,
why would he be going with Jaren especially to something to do with flat Earth? His belief in flat Earth should be cemented.
Excuse me, guys. Excuse me.
Without having to do that crap with Jaren,
Jaren's an antichrist anyway. We've already established that.
That was saying. That's why I'm saying. Why is Josh Monday hanging about with him?
They're not going anywhere. They're all just going to sit around and circle jerk each other.
No, it's not. It's not good because I thought he was for the truth.
Yeah. Well, they're hopping on the fence just in case the fence falls one way or the other.
I don't. I'm not walking away from the truth no matter what.
No.
Arguments be used against him. What's the radius of your flat Earth? You don't know? What's the circumference of your flat Earth? Does it even have a circumference? You don't know? Well, how far is your flat Earth from the sun?
This asshole doesn't know what a circumference is.
Yeah. And how he's saying how far is your flat Earth from the sun? Well, how far is your globe from the sun? Because you can't answer that except from what's bloody indoctrinated into you. And how you got 93 million miles is ridiculous to an alleged blooming coalesced mass of gas that's in a vacuum. Goes against, it's a contradiction in itself. So the incredulity about flat Earth is just.
Well, he's acting like he's got the big dick here, right? I can give you a great circle with 5,400 mile circumference.
Right.
We were talking about that yesterday, weren't we, Matthew?
Yeah.
Right. And
so who's got the big dick?
If we don't even know if the sun's a physical thing or not, how the hell would we know how far it is? If there is a distance to it, it might be some kind of projection. I don't know, but it's certainly not some physical thing floating about in bloody space.
No, it's not. And we're not flying around it neither. And they're getting mad at me because I did a show on dome last night. That's why they're all like, because they don't like the idea of a physical dome. They don't like that.
What David Banner and that dome?
Yeah, he don't like a dome. No.
So what do they have instead of a freaking dome or electromagnetism?
Oh yeah, and it could be a bigger ball, in the long run.
Oh no, what? They're not saying that, are they?
No, not yet, but that's where they're heading. That's where Dave Weiss is heading too. You can hear.
Yeah, you know how it works. Like when water's like level in a bathtub, but when you go look at a lake, it gets bendy because it's bigger.
Of course.
Yeah, it happens that way every day.
Of course. But so what if you get a bigger bathtub? Would it be bendy then?
Oh, absolutely.
A wee bit, because it's still a bathtub. It's still a bathtub, mind you.
Yeah. You don't understand big spheres, PJ. You just don't understand big spheres.
No, but it's weird that bathtub has to be contained. How is there any containment for water around the ball? How is there any containment there for that water? There's not.
It's a gravity tub.
Yeah. Of course.
Even Dubé did a show on gravity, and he had another one, levity. They're opposite forces.
Levity.
No, that's what they call it. That's what they call the buoyant force that goes up compared to.
Rather than it'd be like a lighter force rather than a heavy force sort of thing. It's like levity being light, as in so it would float away, sort of thing. Yeah. What is the actual definition of levity? Because the levity I talk about is like when people are
funny.
you know what I mean? amusing, light-hearted approach or lack appropriate seriousness. Yeah, I'm talking about that type. Playful demeanor.
You know what kills all this, PJ?
But it also, so etymology meaning is right. So it's lightness. It comes from lightness, levitas, like gravitas, I suppose.
Yeah.
Right.
So
okay.
what the problem, what kills all this stuff is flight.
Well, yeah, absolutely, 100%. What kills it is the fact that they're talking nonsense the whole lot of the way, and any measurements they have got, it derives from flat Earth measurements. You know.
I went over to Banner site and I dropped a couple of comments, and including QE's website, the Globe Terminator. He said he basically accused me of being a Glober too. So I said, "This is where I stand."
So David Barnard doesn't even like the likes of QE then now.
I don't know. He did a couple of shows where he said all these military people that are flat earthers and all these Christian people are flat earthers. He doesn't trust them.
Well, he used to come to my stream pretty much every day. So yeah. It's only since he's fell out with us he doesn't trust us. It's not the fact that we're Christian flat earthers. Before that, he was fine with us. Before that, since he's fell out with us, since the carry on the racism thing and all that, and him being a freaking hypocrite. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I should have left Vicky to the argument, with David Barnard, knowing what I know now. But back then, I was with her. I couldn't just do that. You know what I mean? Knowing what I know now, I would have left her to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would have left her to it.
And he last night he said, "I'm a Vicky simp." This is the title of
who's a Vicky simp? You?
Me? Yeah.
Well, it said that title last night.
Yeah, that was the title of the stream. I'll show you.
Vicky simp, but what? No, you don't need to show me. But hold on, he's talking about stuff from like 4 or 5 months ago. Then,
yeah.
I mean, we haven't spoke to Vicky in 4 months.
No, not at all.
Oh my goodness!
He's just dragging up dirt, man. That's all.
No, but at the end of the day, yeah, Vicky was a pain in the ass. She could get into the drama side of things, but she was right about the racist side of the thing. His viewers being racist. Simple as that. She was right about that. I don't like who Vicky is. I mean, I've been burned by her by more than most, but
yeah,
you're right about that. She wasn't right about everything, obviously, but she was right about that situation.
I'll tell you what, she was also right about me being born a poor black child.
Yes, of course. Absolutely, 100%. Forgot about that one.
Yeah, if you want to, PJ, I put the stream he did about me, but just look at the thumbnail. It's ugly. He took a picture I did for Flats's debate, and he put a clown head around it.
He's an absolute idiot, bro. Yeah. I mean, it's ridiculous. He used to come to mine, no problem, So he's only doing this since the Vicky situation, all that. But like I say, Vicky was a pain in the ass. But with this situation, she wasn't wrong. Oh, what an absolute dick. So it's the picture you used from when you debated that time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get it. And you've got a globe and a skateboard in your hand. What's a mini skateboard as well? You couldn't ollie on that skateboard.
No.
Wheels are too close together, man. You'd fall on your ass.
Anyway, man. I don't know what I did to him. I don't know what you did to him. He came after Vicky.
Well, with me, it's because I stuck up for Vicky. Yeah, it's because I stuck up for Vicky. That's what happened.
But I mean, that's what do you expect? You were dating her. She was my mom.
I wasn't dating. I mean, I was with her for 6 years at that point. I'm not going to. And she was right about the assholes being racist. And since they used to come into me, but since they got called out with that, certain one used to come in, Scottish as well. Not Chilstad, the other one, friggin' Graham, used to come in, calling me a murderer. When a murderer and a junkie. Well, I wasn't a murderer and a junkie to you when you were coming in every day. It just shows what you are.
All the trolls do that to you, though.
All right, bless you, man.
They're attacking. I don't know what you did to them neither, and it's none of their business after the fact.
Yeah, well, I know what it is. It's because I stuck up for Vicky. Look, I know she liked the drama side of it, and she maybe carried on things a little too much, but she wasn't wrong in that situation.
So here's what I knew about David Banner. I thought he was a pretty cool guy, and he was a pugilist, right?
Yeah, he said he was a boxer, yeah.
Yeah, so I appreciate that about him.
Me too. Me
I
too.
like boxing myself. I ain't have nothing against that. But I mean, what does that got to do with personal attacks? What do you want to start a boxing?
Yeah, and
match?
why? What's your problem with Christian flat earthers? I mean, basically, what he's saying
Take
with
it easy,
Christian
Roger.
flat
Take
earthers,
it easy.
Matthew, what he's saying with Christian flat earthers, really, he's saying, look, when this all came about, became big on YouTube, whatever, we were there first. They came in afterwards to claim it. Even if that was true, so freaking what? So what? It's like you own flat Earth.
Nobody
You don't own flat Earth.
Well,
you
okay,
think
so
you'd be
I'll hold
glad of
that
the
against them.
evidence.
Okay, so I'll hold that against them, right? I would say, David Banner, don't steal from my worldview and pretend it's your own, because the Christian scriptures, the Bible is a flat Earth book.
Yeah.
100%. With that,
Yeah, same thing with the Quran too. So don't steal it from the Muslims and act like it's yours either. You know what I mean?
No, exactly. So what's this containment thing? Are they going on electromagnetism? Are they going on something else?
I have no idea. They've got all kinds of theories like FBA angle.
How can they not put even a
electromagnet.
physical container? I mean, basically, they're going to have to go along with some kind of gravity idea then.
Yeah.
Or who knows, bro? Maybe it's upward rising air.
Upward rising, no doubt. It's going to get there, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but where's it rising to, Matthew? Where's it going off to? That's the question. Does it stop somewhere?
Into the fourth dimension that we like to call bendy space time.
Oh, okay. So Einstein.
Oh, pure madness,
No
man.
evidence for any of that, dude. And what I was showing is sundogs and rainbow effects, and I was doing that last night. We'll get even deeper into how they are affected. And Terry Eicher has great videos that describe the effects you see in the air. And he's a Christian man, so.
Yeah, Terry Eicher, he's pretty good.
Yeah.
I like that guy, dude. He's my kind of redneck.
He was wrong about the cat, the Charlie Cat thing, but he's good. He's good.
Oh, yeah.
Quite after that. Yeah.
Well, I'm not worried about Charlie Cook. It has nothing to do with me, you know.
Oh, Terry Eicher. This is Terry Eicher.
You know, when I first seen
coming at you live.
When I first seen Terry Eicher's face, I was like, no way does that voice belong to him. No way. I thought he was going to be a big, I know he's a well-toned up guy, he's a muscular guy, but I thought he was going to be a big old burly guy, quite battle-chested. And
he's got that deep voice, man.
Yeah, you see him, he's a trim, well-toned up guy, he's nowhere near ever been fat.
I'm not afraid of any of these trolls, man. It's just more annoying.
Yeah, sure. I'm sure it's taxing too, Roger.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, because I got both sides.
I don't even know what. I mean, I used to be sub to them, but when I feel like I don't even see what they do anymore unless you guys show me. I haven't got a clue what they do.
I got people coming over telling me this is happening last night. So.
Hence partly why I'm not a flat Earth channel. I mean, obviously, I'd rather go in scripture. I do talk about flat Earth, but I'm not a flat Earth channel.
All right, so we got Christian channel, right? So what about like backbiting or gossiping or right? These are not signs of the spirit.
No, they're not.
No,
right?
No, they're not.
They're actually signs that you might not be in the graces that you think you are. You know what I'm saying? Like when you participate in gossiping. Like that's such a feminine thing to do in my mind. I don't think it's masculine whatsoever.
Nope.
Or even when you're like, even when you have people who want to praise you or some shit, right? People who kind of butter you up. Like to me, I don't take that well.
No.
I
praise you, and then they say 2 years down the road they're kicking you under the bus.
Yeah, it seems to be the same people who are praising you end up cursing you in the end.
Well, James talks about it. James and that tongue, that wicked tongue, eh? You can build someone up with it, or you can take him down, whip him down. It's such a weapon, that tongue, man. I'm telling you.
Speaking of wicked, there's some guy on the screen that's trying to keep his hair.
Dude, that guy's tongue.
That's going rapidly. In fact, he should be called Will Fluffy now.
Tell him how you really feel, Roger.
Oh yeah. I can do that. I can go find
it. The experiment shite, and you got no hair.
I mean, that should be obvious to people by now that this is definitely a fraud. There's no doubt about it.
So this book's called Material World. This one here.
And he's a material girl too, isn't he?
He is a material girl. And so is Heidi down here.
Where do they find these people, dude?
Do you know, I think before he came along, he just came out of the blue, didn't he? It must have been in the pipeline for years beforehand. I think it's got to have been.
Bob Enyard, was his mentor.
So PJ, this guy, right? There was a okay. I don't want to say okay. So say his mentor was allegedly a Jew, apparently a Jew,
right?
Right. Okay. And he's taken up the mantle.
Okay.
You know, not actually, but
okay,
adjacently.
Okay. Okay.
Well, what's the title of his book, dude? The Roth Riches.
I don't know the title of.
Yeah, that's the title of it. Yeah.
No idea. No, I haven't looked into Bob Enyard too much.
How to make money in finances the Roth Riches way or something. I think. Yeah, it's how.
Yeah, well, we know what the Bible says about people who worship money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I give you an update on his criminal charges too. I got a list of them, so if you need.
Yeah, Sob used to do that.
Allegedly.
Oh yeah.
Allegedly. Right, let's see what crap comes up his tongue.
William has to say.
And you want to debate people on the shape of the earth? This is just very weird that he would use these arguments of things that he claims people don't know about the globe, which is
very weird that you pretend to be against them when it's so obviously they're all pally.
True. The education system is not the best, especially on the globe. But these are things that he doesn't even know either. So very strange way to start this conversation.
Oh, especially on the globe. I mean, doesn't he realize that? I mean, I'm not sticking up for Dave Weiss, but all flat earthers were globers at one point. Well, probably. I mean, I'm not saying all because there is people who would have been born and thought it was flat and stayed flat, But yeah, we were all pretty much globers beforehand. So you're going on like they've got flat earthers have got no education in the globe whatsoever. I wish I didn't, to be honest.
Yeah. It'd be better if we could actually explore and do our own cartography measurements and stuff like that. We could actually give you a better representation of what the Earth is.
Right.
But it's a sold out industry, and this is what they push.
Yeah, of course.
Flat Earth, Dave, when you don't know these things about your Earth either, and you claim that someone needs to know those if they want to debate somebody. So should you not debate either? Well, you don't debate. I forgot about that. I don't think you'll ever debate again.
I've seen you debate. You don't debate. You don't debate either. Remember when he debated flats, all he could go on about was bloody South Pole. What are you talking about, bro?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, PJ, by the way, he told me he was out of it, and his wife told him, he promised his wife he wouldn't get back in. And guess what? He
told everybody he was out of it, bro. Told everybody he was out of it. He's got videos saying it. That's it. I'm out of it. Look, he just keeps going on about it. I mean, yes, he's not doing as many videos, but as soon as he can, he gets one out there, doesn't he?
Yeah. Well, when I asked him to debate me, he said he wasn't in it anymore. He said it straight up, and he told me he promised his wife, He didn't.
This is a weird not in it.
Yeah.
Post TFE. The next thing that got brought up was Antarctica. Thankfully, the host, Apollo, knew that he was offered a trip to Antarctica. And so hear how Flat Earth Dave responds when he's asked a simple question, which is, have you ever been to Antarctica?
Okay, let's go Antarctica, okay? So you've never been to Antarctica?
No, I was invited to go, a free trip, but it was based on a false premise by some very evil, not honest people. And I said, I'm not interested.
I mean, he's right there, but this is just a show.
Well, go get him, Dave.
Yeah.
Dave.
I don't care what Nathan says about you. Go get him, Dave.
Yeah. No. Well, I mean, Duffy told me he'd take me, but guess what?
Well, when exactly, and I was there that day. I witnessed it. Was I going to say? He gets surprised when people think he's a shill. He's like, what? What? People think I'm a shill? What? Remember when Flat tied him up on the thumbnail and that? He's like, what? You think I'm one of them? You think I'm one of them? What? Oh, after all I've done for Flat Earth, what do you mean? What can you do for Flat Earth? You know what I mean?
You're inconsequential, like Nathan's been saying. He's not even, no matter what he does, even if he died tomorrow, everything that's done with the earth and treated on the earth and done on it, it would be still be measured and navigated.
Everything he does anyway, everything he does when it comes to Flat Earth is stuff that's already been put out there, you know what I mean? It's already common knowledge by that point, you know. He goes on like he's the ones that came up with this, you know, kind of.
You know, Dave's trying to learn. He's trying to learn the earth is measured flat, right? Everybody has their own pace.
Yeah.
It's taken 10 years, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I like my cat backwards, but you know, maybe there's an age that you stop doing that. I don't know.
No, could be.
Right, because they were going to there was a big deception there back in 2024 where they took some people. It was supposed to be designed for me because I was been waking up too many people with my app. With
you were making it was designed just for you because you were waking up too many people with your app.
Just
with your app, the app plug. You really think your app woke people up? People were woke up by the time your app came out. Your app was as a consequence of people waking up, you know. I don't think maybe a few people might have been woke up because of his app, but
nothing to really knock the videos he gets out there. So you see a lot of videos that nobody gets their hands on. That's the best part of his app. That's it, nothing else.
Yeah, he's taking too much credit. He's taking too much credit for, you know. It's almost like he invented the bloody Flat Earth in the community and everything therein. You know?
Well, he invented the wheel too.
Oh, did he? The square one.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
You know, with all the interviews I'm doing, and they wanted to take me down, but I have a very good sense of evil. I just met you. I can tell you're a good guy. I can tell.
I bet you say that to all the guys until they're evil. Does he say that to all the guys?
I can tell you're not evil, buddy. Hear me on your show.
You're a good guy. I like your glasses. I love your beard.
maybe try braiding it, you know.
Before you open your mouth, right? I can tell. I got an email and I felt literally demonic forces.
Oh, I know
and it was like, we're doing this experiment.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Dave said he would actually go with me if I go to Antarctica, and he never got back to me on that.
I've never felt demonic forces in an email. Even if an email was talking shit, I've never felt demonic forces coming off of it.
Oh, bro, you haven't lived, Peter.
You haven't lived till you got demonic forces off an email, bro.
Dude, if I got like over probably 15,000 emails sitting in the hamper right now. I mean, there's a lot of demons in there.
You can tell when something is demon influenced, say a bit of literature or an email even, but you're not feeling demonic forces off of it. Come on.
I'm going to open Pandora's box. Hold on.
Oh, do that. Don't do that. Pandora.
Yeah. Roger. Take a step back.
God.
Oh, dude.
Dave is such I'm telling you.
Say again.
Dave is such a saint.
Oh, of course, St. Dave.
Yeah.
Experiment. You're looking at the sun. Like, wait, what? And then a second email, and I replied back, I don't deal with demons. Don't ever contact me again.
No, you didn't.
And
so because you got a feel of demons, you replied, I don't deal with demons. You wouldn't do that.
Look
you wouldn't do that. You wouldn't be. Oh no, you wouldn't. You would maybe say, no, I think you're full of it. You're not going to say, yo, you're a demon, bro. No, not with someone you just no. I bullshit. Sorry, bullcrap.
Yeah. The Lord Racer says demons can feel.
Demons can feel demonic forces in emails, right? Right. There you go. So maybe he's got a demon in him. Demon Weiss.
I'm reminded, a man with an experience is never at the mercy of another man with an argument.
Right.
Look, maybe this is Dave's genuine experience here, right?
Yeah.
Let's
Anyone?
hear what's he got to say. He said he got a feeling it was a demon, and he replied to it as if it was a demon.
I'm sure.
Amen.
It turned into a whole ordeal, but they ended up taking down the biggest anti-flat Earth paid agents to Antarctica.
You mean your friends?
Yeah. The
Your
ones you defended.
friends?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one you actually defended them. They were your friends for a while. It was still your friends. It's just a big bloody act. But yeah, your friends you're talking about there, Dave.
And they were the first ones ever to film a 24-hour sun down there. No institution, no.
Did they now? Then why would you say that? They were the first ones ever to film a 24-hour sun when they never filmed a 24-hour sun. And you say that you allegedly say that in your videos that they didn't do that. They faked it. But you've just asserted there that they've filmed the 24-hour sun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you're meant to be against that.
Jesse Lee and him, remember the interview? Just think about that.
Yeah. 16 times.
Yeah.
16 times I counted. Not once did he answer.
And now, if he was being questioned about Christ and his divinity, he would have denied Christ 16 times.
16
just to
times,
get
right.
Well, Dave would, because it's Dave.
Yeah.
Right.
No explorers, nobody, but these guys filmed it for the first time.
Demon way.
It's crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
It sounds like he's doubling down, or should I say tripling down? Actually, I've lost count, but he is doubling down on the whole demon line, which is a very weird argument to me. Now, I don't think Flat Earth Dave's followers know this. I don't even think he wants them to know this, but Flat Earth Dave is not a Christian.
Well, he doesn't. I don't think I've ever heard him claim to be.
He hasn't.
I've never heard him claim to be. I would never have thought he was a Christian.
He's claimed to be a Jew. That's what he's claimed to do.
Well,
Yeah,
I would
he's
say
allegedly a Jew.
Look at his name, Weiss. I mean, that's a Jew name. I would say he's a Jew. Whether practicing or not, I don't
Allegedly.
know. He's a Jew by birth.
Yeah.
He definitely likes to, shall I say, prey on Christians and take their money and try to get them to buy his app and to follow him.
No, of course he isn't.
But he's not a Christian.
And neither is Duffy. I'm glad that came up there at that point. Either you,
Duffy pretends to be a Christian, says he's a pastor of a church.
I think he felt a sense of obligation taking over a church.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
And he's got McToon in his corner, in which he claims to be a Christian too, but he doesn't.
He let McToon preach that day. It was on a Sunday, on a sermon day. Yeah, you know, he let him take his bloody congregation talking about your Bible, your Jesus, and totally tried to mock Jesus.
Yeah, he might as well let Satan preach in this church on Sunday morning. Yeah.
Don't you put that on me. Don't you put that on me. Calls himself a Christian, but somebody asks him, you know, like, I can't remember the actual question. It was probably, do you believe that Jesus died for your sins or whatever, or is coming back or whatever. I don't know. And it was, don't you put that on me. Hold on, you call yourself a Christian. It's on every Christian.
Yeah. He was pointing the finger at Neil and Nathan for not acting Christian in worldwide debates. And just sitting in the corner like, you're not a Christian. Not actually saying it, just typing it in chat. And yet he goes into a church and sit there and calls it your holy book and your God, basically. And
yeah. So I was raised Catholic. They hit me. They called me the devil, but I did first communion and confirmation. Yeah. I do believe that a lot of Catholics are definitely saved. They don't believe. I do think there's a problem with Catholicism, obviously, but I think a lot of Catholics are saved. They confess the same as us. You know, it's Catholicism, it's religion, it's the problem. You know?
And I went to the same thing, Lord Racer. I was confirmed and did first communion in a Catholic church. I've never been excommunicated, so I'm officially by rules, you know.
I mean, communion's a thing, but communion to Catholic is different from communion to what Jesus symbolized. You know what I mean?
It's more like you're going through the motions with that.
Right. In confirmation, I mean, that's not scriptural. Same as christenings is not scriptural, you know. And if you are baptized, it's full dunk. Full dunk.
You don't get trickled.
You don't get trickled with holy water. I mean, there's nowhere in the Bible that talks about holy water.
Nope.
I mean, all water would be holy because God made it. But, you know, there's no such thing as water that you bless and it becomes holy. And then you can fight vampires and werewolves, you know. Oh, actually, might actually go and watch a Supernatural after this. Talking about demons and werewolves and vampires and stuff.
Yeah, I'm going to continue with the Dome series so I can piss people off more.
Why not? Why not?
So
I would continue with it because it's the truth. But yeah. I get yeah, it's a byproduct of it. Nice.
I don't know why. They're afraid of what the Bible says, I think.
Well, I don't. It's because they have to believe that there's a God, and they have to. Then the conviction comes in, and they block out the conviction because Holy Spirit's convicting them at all times. All time they feel the conviction, so they have to block that out and deny. I felt conviction like that before, where it's like, oh, you run away from conviction. Sometimes it's uncomfortable.
Well, I'm going to officially invite David Banner to come over here and join my stream.
Do it. Do it. And I'd like to know his frigging problem, you know?
Yeah.
Whatever. I mean, he's got to end up being the show soon, isn't he?
Well, yeah, they're all pushing the TFE shit. They think that there's no problem with the idea of a midnight sun, you know? Okay. It helps. Yeah, I know.
There's nothing, I've got no problem with 24-hour light, you know, just daylight. But, you know, the sun above the horizon 24 hours, I just don't think so. But even if it did, it doesn't change the shape of the earth. It just means, shit, there's some kind of effect that we don't know what's going on yet. That's it.
Well, even the day they went down there, they were saying 18 hours. That's what the official time and date site said. That's
okay. I could go with 18 hours. Not a problem. Not a problem.
And that's the official site. That's the weather station down at the Glacier Airport. We looked it up.
It's pure madness that anytime that they prove the 24-hour sun, there's always fakery involved. It's just weird. It's just weird.
It's strange. And push out documentaries about it for like years.
Right.
Ask for more money constantly. I mean, that's not suspicious at all.
Right.
No.
And you know, you've seen documentaries on the 24-hour sun in Antarctic. Arctic. The Arctic, right?
Yeah,
so you never seen nothing about the 24-hour sun documentary-wise in Antarctica until TFE, did you? Not really. You might have had it spoken about. But in general, no, it wasn't pushed. Yeah, it wasn't pushed, though. Not really.
Maybe that's why
it's just weird, isn't it? Sorry.
Anthony Powell's in cahoots with him too. He
fears demons, although if he's not a Christian, why does he even believe in demons? Very weird.
There's plenty of non-Christians that believe in demons. They just don't actually know what demons actually are. But there's plenty of non-believers in Christianity that believe in demons. You can't say that, Duffy.
And there's plenty of non-believers that invite Satanists to come in and preach in their church too.
Right. I mean, Luciferians might not necessarily think there's a God or the devil, but it's a theology of some sort. I mean, they're still Satanists at the end of the day, but they don't necessarily believe in a being. You know, so
remember what Anton said.
Yeah. Oh my. Oh my God. There's something wrong. Yeah, well, yes, there was a lot wrong, bro. You should have seen that well before that point. But did he have time to repent? That's a possibility. I mean, acknowledging, oh no, there's something wrong. I mean, that might have been his repentance. I don't know. Or is that at the point of death because he knew? I don't know. That could have been either repentance, because you do get a chance on your deathbed to yes, you shouldn't think like, oh, I'll sin all my life, then on my deathbed repent. No. There could be people ignorant all their life, sin and just not believe, but then on their deathbed see somehow and come to, look, it happened to the thief on the cross. He didn't do anything. He repented there and then, just before he died. You know, he's seen stuff, so he's seen it. So, of course, that can happen.
position that flat Earth.
Sorry.
If I'm good enough, I mean, without accepting Christ, I mean, good people do go to heaven, right?
Good.
Yeah.
I thought the only person that's good is God.
Yeah.
Jesus got called the Good Shepherd. So nowhere in the Bible does it say that we're good. In fact, it says the opposite. It says the opposite. You can do good things, but you can never be a good person. Because usually when you do good things, in general, it's usually for selfish acts, selfish reasons. Usually, not always, but usually. And even when it's not for selfish reasons, you still get that sense of pride. You know, you still get that sense of pride. So your works is never going to save you. Never.
Here's the rest of that mentality is like, well, I don't want anything to do with your God because I'm a good person.
Really? So how can you be a good person at all? God says you're not. And you, even if you want to be considered righteous, not good, but righteous, you have to be under that God. Yeah.
So anything but just accept the gift that God gave you. That's pride in itself. That's Satan's biggest tool, dude. It really is. Yeah.
Right. I mean, he saw that his creation was good, but that's because he made it, you know? It became corrupted after that, didn't it?
Yeah.
It was good. It was good at one point. Yes, because he said that it was good. He saw that it was good. He made us so that it was good. You know, he made the land so that it was good. So that everything was good at one point. But
there I go for the grace of God, dude. That's all I gotta say.
That's it. It's grace. It's grace on nothing, you know. I mean, yes, we're meant to do good works 100%, but that can never save you. Never.
Dave is taking here. And in hindsight, you'd think, especially this far post Antarctica, he'd be able to see the reality of the situation, which is there was nothing nefarious going on.
Really? Say that with a straight face, with that smack. Say that with that smack, Duffy. Look at the smack, honestly. It might be slight, but there's a smack down. Listen, nothing nefarious going on.
To see the reality of the situation, which is there was nothing nefarious going on. This was simply a trip.
Eyebrows down, smack on the face. Nothing nefarious going on at all, Duffy. Really?
Why did you have to say that? You know,
say that before God. Say that before God and mean it.
To the seventh continent to show him and all flat earthers everywhere that there is a 24-hour sun down there that moves.
And even if there was, which you never proved it, how does that prove the shape of the earth? Looking at the sky to prove the shape of the earth, you know, it's a false. It's a false dichotomy, isn't it? It's false dichotomy.
Think about it though. If there was nothing to hide, he would have taken a lowly little YouTuber with 200 subscribers down there with him just to let him.
Yeah, like you said, you were welcome to. He would have promoted your thing. I mean, look how much he's got on that docu. He's halfway there. He's over halfway there. 20,000 odd. Can you imagine how many thousands you could have got for your thing if he'd promoted it to get there? I mean, not for this one, but to go to his one. Yeah. And he said yes. And you've still got the video to prove it. The phone call, he was recorded. I was there. I witnessed it.
Maybe I should approach this Apollo guy and ask him if he wants to interview me. I'll give him a whole different spin on what both of these monkeys are doing.
Yeah.
The sky in the opposite direction of the one in the north, exactly as the globe predicts and exactly as we've been saying all along.
Nope.
But anyway, I'm glad.
All along, the TFE project came about 2.5 years ago, 3 years ago-ish, as far as we know. Before that, they never even spoke about the freaking 24-hour sun. It was mentioned, but it wasn't really a huge thing. That came around to try and debunk flat Earth. And like I say, even if it was a thing, it doesn't matter. It's just an effect that we don't know how it's done yet. That's all.
Yeah.
We still don't know how the sun works, the moon works. We just see the cycles. That's all.
So what's this guy's name? I want to get his channel.
Which one?
The guy that's interviewing him.
Oh, Dave Weiss, you mean?
No. He did both of them. He interviewed Will and
Apollo.
Yeah.
That guy with the bald napper, Apollo.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's his channel name, but that's what he gets called. So Apollo, I think. See if he comes back on. Does he come back on? Does it come back on? Yeah, it comes back on in a bit. 9 minutes in.
he says things like this because people are going to start to see through him. They're going to start to see the truth and the reality of the situation, and they're just not going to buy it. Now, the next thing was so frustrating to me, which is he started talking about flights. And he started to say that flights prove we don't live on a globe, which is the exact opposite of the truth. Flight.
No. How is it the opposite of the truth? What? Because of the same old crap. The same old generic crap you keep talking about.
Hey, man, I'm out the door. I'm going fishing.
All right, bro. Nice one, dude. Let me know if you catch anything.
Much love, man.
Much love, man.
Are you going shark fishing?
Going bass fishing or cat fishing.
Nice. What, are you using lures or are you using bait?
Lures.
Lures. Nice. Love it. Last man, let me see what you got. No, he's gone.
He will.
It's actually prove we live on a globe. Flat earthers don't know how flight paths are created. They don't know how to create.
They don't know how flight paths are created. What? Create a flight path. Like, what do you mean? Create a flight path? You go to a certain direction, go like, oh yeah, we've got to stop off in Detroit, and then we've got to go over to Ireland. What do you mean? Don't know how frigging flight paths are created? Stupid. But you know, if you put it a flight path that's allegedly on a globe, then you put it onto the flat Earth. I'm not saying what I just say any map, just for reference. I'm not saying that's what we live on. But it makes a hell of a lot more sense, flight paths, on an AE map than it does on a freaking globe. A lot more sense. But how can you create a flight path? What do you mean? I mean, we don't know how it's created. I mean, what a stupid thing to say. You don't know how to create a flight path. Well, you take that path and that's how it's freaking created. Or whatever.
Create a flight path.
Maps are made.
This is
He what?
He didn't even know how maps are really made.
Oh, well.
Him, yeah.
No, I know. I'm saying well.
Ain't gonna help now.
No, of course.
why there's no commercial pilots that are flat earthers. And by the way, flat earthers.
What? There's no commercial pilots as flat earthers. What about the billions of videos out there that talks to pilots that say they've never seen circumference?
Or curvature, yeah.
Sorry, circumference. Yeah, curvature. Sorry, bro. Circumference. You wouldn't see the full circumference. Obviously, I meant curvature. Yeah.
Yeah, but like the one pilot, the girl, what's her name? She got grounded because she became a flat earther.
Right. What a load of crap. And don't tell me he hasn't seen it. And those videos I'm talking about are years old. There's bound to be more by now.
Will like to show videos of pilots claiming to believe the earth is flat.
Yes.
And I honestly think this is wrong and I feel bad, but flat earthers are being mocked for being flat earthers. There are no commercial pilots.
So there are no commercial. You just said you've seen videos, but you think this is wrong and then claim that there's no pilots again. What?
Yeah, he's saying they're mocking us is what he's saying.
No, they're not. No. And yes, flat earthers get mocked 100%. 100% they get mocked. Don't care. Jesus got mocked. Was Jesus wrong? Hell no. Hell no.
Pilots who are flat earthers. There are no retired commercial pilots who are flat earthers that they can come out.
He's appealing to people's pride. Mm-hmm. Oh, flat earthers get mocked. So, don't care. I was mocked all my life before I was a flat earther. Not all my life. Well, kind of, for being a junkie, but in school, kind of things like that. When you get bullied, you get mocked. They wouldn't do it now, obviously, but I mean, yeah, I've been mocked. I've been used to getting mocked. So what? So what? Christ was mocked. Look what happened to Christ. I mean, trying to appeal to someone's pride. That just shows you, the spiritual demonic side of it.
Show that they had a pilot's license and believe the earth is flat. They just don't exist. You can't fly a plane, especially long distance, a commercial flight, without understanding how flight paths are.
They don't exist doesn't mean they don't exist. There's evidence to the contrary.
Created, and it's actually pretty easy. It's just a great circle route. And so anyway, he starts talking about flight paths, and he said,
I'm sure you want to say something about that, Roger.
No, the great circles. Yeah, there's tons of great circles. They're just not on a sphere. That's all I'm going to tell you.
Right.
Good night.
Exactly.
Is he high right now? Look at him, man.
He looks high, doesn't he?
Is this absolute whopper about the nonstop flight between Sydney, Australia, and Santiago, Chile.
Huh?
So
The flight routes.
yeah. So there's Santiago to Sydney has a stop or a waypoint in Texas. Go to the next one.
Now, this
That's
is
it.
what really pushed me over the edge to where I ended up reaching out to Apollo.
So hold
to
on.
go-
Banjo was on a stream with bloody Dave. Oh no, is he on the stream with Dave, or is this them two watching? No, it's Banjo and this guy watching Dave. Right, okay.
Yeah. No, that does make sense.
Or a waypoint.
Say again.
That flight does make sense, but I don't think the distances are what you think they are.
Yeah, but of course. I mean, the flight does make sense, but we don't know for sure we're on any freaking shape map way, and we don't know for exactly how they're spaced. You know, we've never seen it from a bird's eye point of view, so we don't really freaking know. I mean, it's a decent guess, I suppose. It's decent enough to do stuff and work with, you know. But
well, everything I've looked at, that's not a Gleason's what you're looking at there. Those are even more elongated. This is distorted even worse here. That Brian actually sized the continents up with time and date, and Australia is not quite what you think it is. It's not exactly in this exact same spot, and these longitude and latitudes aren't quite as wide here.
right, Roger. Dave's put that channel in for you.
All right, cool.
Nice
I'm already
one,
on
Dave.
there. I'm already typing.
Oh, you
it.
got it. You clicked it. Yeah, you got it. Polo, right. There you go. Nice one, bro.
In Texas. Go to the next one.
Now, this is what really pushed me over the edge to where I ended up reaching out to Apollo to go on his show to clear up all of this insanity. Dave Weiss, of anyone, should know that the flight between Santiago and Sydney is a nonstop flight, and you can buy a nonstop flight. In fact, he knows, and everyone else knows, that Critical Think, who's from Australia, took this nonstop flight.
What's the problem with it being a nonstop? What's the problem with that?
I don't know.
And what is the distance on a flat
Too
earth?
far, I guess. I
Are
don't
they
know.
trying to say it's too long for the fuel? Have the amount of fuel? Or what? I mean, what's the problem?
I haven't looked into it. Have you?
To get to Antarctica and to get back home. And he filmed it and he live streamed from both airports, approximately 14 hours away. Flat Earthers denied that this flight was even real for so long. And part of TFE was showing, no, this is a
I
real
don't even know
nonstop.
what he's talking about there, so I can't even freaking comment on that. No idea what he's talking about.
I need the distances to both places and the flight routes. You know.
And the thing is, the flat earthers he usually deals with are usually not flat earthers.
No.
Like Jonathan Miranda, whatever his friggin' name, and he was not a flat earther. For sure he wasn't.
Flight. So for him to say to this day that flight has a stop, a waypoint in Texas is just crazy to me. You gotta at least speak the truth. If you want to believe the earth is flat, that's fine, but don't go spewing these whoppers.
That's fine. That's fine. You've tried your damnedest to prove that it's not, and you're looking at the sky to do it. In fact, you says flat earth's dead because of you. Yeah. And so you're still talking about flat earthers. So where's the dead flat earth? In fact, there's more believers now, especially since Artemis came along. You know, there's people waking up to it because of Artemis and stuff like that.
Yep.
Is on channels where, again, people that are uneducated on these things are going to believe you. Then he brought up a flight.
Yeah, it sounds like that's projection, who you're talking to. If they're uneducated is who you're actually talking to.
Between Auckland, New Zealand, and Buenos Aires, Argentina. And he claimed this one has 2 stops on the way. Listen and hear what he has to say about this flight.
And we're going to talk about flight routes
I
because they
hate that. I hate this.
say about this flight.
and
I hate all this. We don't know this for sure. All this extra line stuff. We don't know this for sure. I mean, why are you showing it on a freaking?
Way to go, Dave.
I mean, where's the containment? Does the containment start here? Does it start over here? Or is it all? Or are these all self-contained?
we're going to talk about flight routes because they absolutely
Yes.
prove that the Earth is not.
I mean, it's going on like it's a back and forth type of like, yeah, I'm debunking him and he's talking crap about. They're working together, bro. I'm telling you.
Yep. Hey,
A
PJ.
spinning.
And it's all to the detriment of flat Earth. Go ahead.
Hold on. I'll show you what I wrote the Apollo guy if you want to see it. I dropped a message in the comments. So. I'm going to get his attention or try to, Maybe he'll maybe he'll get me out,
Yeah. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, what's up? So it starts 19 minutes in. Yeah, I remember you told me in this video update continues 19 minutes into the video. Yeah, we're nearly there. 10 minutes away.
Ball. Cool. First one.
Man.
So
see the comment I put in right here. These two.
Yeah.
I didn't say what I'm about. It's like you might find it interesting. Just get his attention. Hopefully it'll go to my channel or my email.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. Nice.
Noise.
Good idea.
Yeah. Why not?
Why not?
on the left there, we want to go from New Zealand to Argentina.
There's your E,
Now, FlightAware says
There's your E. But I don't know about the stops. I've never heard of this. I wouldn't give a crap if it stopped or it didn't stop. I don't care.
Well, they're flying over the continent of the United
States.
States. Yeah.
Say again.
I don't know if they're flying over. If you see the continent of the United States, or I have no idea. That's the Houston, Texas one, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just go. I don't see why they wouldn't stop if that's the case.
Yeah, I mean, what's the problem with it?
And
that shortest route.
Fine.
The question is, do those flights actually stop? Can we verify?
Right. I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, I've got no problem with it stopping or not stopping. You know, it still makes more sense than flat Earth.
It is right across the bottom of the globe there. Whoop, right across where it says 550.
It's whether it's right or wrong. This part, it's irrelevant to flat Earth. It's irrelevant. So he's arguing irrelevant points.
Yeah.
Right from New Zealand to Argentina. That would be the shortest route.
Yeah.
But it goes all the way up across the equator to San Francisco, then to Houston, Texas, and then all the way back down.
On here,
Why would they do that? Well, look at the flag.
globe, it's up there. Yeah. Completely different. Makes a lot more sense on the flat Earth.
Yeah.
Earth map. It's a perfectly straight line.
Now, this one is really bad because the flight he's claiming proves a
What
flat
was
Earth.
the little smile for? And this one was really bad. Then a little smile. Such a show. Such a show.
Can Duffy
Earth
show
doesn't-
that it does what he says it does, or is he just going to say it? You know, what I'm saying?
He'll just say that. He'll just say it.
Even exist. There is no flight that does this. He must think this is some great proof of a flat Earth because he's using this today as an argument for a flat Earth. In
Okay.
fact, if you want to fly from Auckland to Buenos Aires, Argentina, it's a nonstop flight, just like Sydney to Santiago. And so I decided I'm going to go on Apollo's
It's
program.
irrelevant. It doesn't prove or disprove anything. It doesn't matter. It doesn't go against fire. So what? It's an irrelevant point.
You should definitely go watch that so you can hear me just kind of dismantle everything that Flat Earth Dave said on his program, which is not that hard to do. But I just felt like I had to clear the record here and explain to Apollo's audience that almost everything they were told was false. But I also made Flat Earth Dave an offer. Here you go.
So this is important. He's making a claim
that because he believes the Earth is flat, and he's showing his map.
Why does he look so different here?
Maybe there's more than one of them.
Maybe he is Jake the asshole.
Yeah.
Map here. He's showing that this is why the flight does this. Okay, so this flight doesn't even exist. There isn't a flight that goes from New Zealand to San Francisco to Houston back to Argentina. Okay, that's number one. Number two, the flight from New Zealand to Argentina just goes straight across the ocean. It's a non-stop flight.
It doesn't matter. It's an irrelevant point. It really is irrelevant. And
I'm gonna look at flights. Yeah. See if there's a nonstop flight. From where to where?
Yeah, and Buenos Aires to Auckland. And
Okay.
which is in New Zealand.
Okay. So on this one, he might be right. He might be wrong.
Well, it's way more important than this, and here's why. The reason this is so important is because the flight is not possible on a flat Earth. It's not possible. You can't go. If you look at his map there in the picture,
it's not possible on a flat Earth. What do you mean? It's not possible. Any flight is possible on a flat Earth. More possible than on a bloody globe, for sure. What do you mean it's not possible? It's a flat plane. How could it not be possible? Any flight from any point is not impossible. What the heck is he talking about?
You can't go that distance, right?
You mean it's too far?
Of course.
So that is the claim. So you can't go that distance without stopping. That's what he's saying. With fuel-wise. To me, that wouldn't be a problem. I mean, that wouldn't be a problem at all. They'd probably give you statistics. It's all bullshit anyway. And have some other kind of fuel reserves. I don't know.
Well, there's one that goes from.
There's some people believe that the planes don't actually work on fuel.
Yeah.
Some people believe that they're stored in the wings for some reason, but the fuel is not for the engines in flight or something. I don't look too much into it, but it seems a bit mad to me. But there is people who believe that.
Yeah, I'm looking at the flight now. They got one. It departs at 2:15 a.m. and it arrives the next day. It's a 24 hours almost.
And it's non-stop.
It doesn't say nonstop. It doesn't say
nonstop. Ask if there's any. So hold on. As I said, nothing is possible on flat Earth because globe. That is the issue. Then pack it up, gents. I'd say sus. Pack it up, gents. Yeah, it's silly, isn't it? Silly. Just because there's a certain amount this amount of fuel will get you this distance. Yeah, that's if they're telling us the truth about stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, I'll publish what I find. On my next stream. I'm going to go. There's probably more flights, but it doesn't say nonstop, and it takes 24 hours to get there. So a 24-hour flight.
So what's the distance? What's the direct distance?
It's not direct because they're doing the Great Circle. So.
But on a flat Earth, it's a straight line, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what would be
straight lines? I hate to tell you.
So what would that distance be? Right. So it's nearly like we wouldn't really know just by we'd have to check it.
Yeah, I'm going to have to dig into this more. But I mean, they do have a flight across there. I'm not denying they don't, but they're showing a wider path and a longer duration of flight. So.
Yeah, I mean, and isn't there ways of flying that can reduce the amount of fuel you're using?
Yeah, if you fly in the trade winds,
right, stuff like that, So, and I dare say that fuel gets you further than what they say. I don't know. So I haven't looked into that, but I haven't got a problem with that, even if it doesn't stop.
Yeah. Well, if they had the Coriolis, I mean, you have to worry about that. You just let the Earth just kind of.
Of course, just come to you. To you. You just need a helicopter then, so you just take off. Just wait.
Make sure you're high enough to avoid all those mountains.
Well, of course, you got to be. Yeah, of course, I forgot about that. You got to get high. You got to get higher than K2. You got to get higher than K. Is it K2's the highest?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and then Everest, or is K2 on Everest? Same. No, can't remember. There might be some, but whatever. Yeah, as long as you're higher than that.
Well, you're not going over India, so you ain't got to worry about it.
Which is what is the height? About 25,000 feet.
Yeah, around there.
Um,
It's like 23, I think.
how high is it? 8,611 meters. So I don't know what that is in feet. Yeah, 28,000 feet. 28 and a quarter thousand feet. That's high, man. That's high. You're dying when you go that high.
Well, yeah, it's not really that high. PJ is refracted.
Oh, of course, it's refracted. So people don't actually die when they go there. It's a refracted death.
Yeah, refracted depth, refracted curvature. It's all refracted, man.
No plane. No, there's not a plane in existence that could do this. That could do this nonstop. So do you see the United States there? It's green.
Mm-hmm.
Going across the United States is what, 5.5 hours?
Right.
Okay.
From Miami to, let's say, LA.
Yeah.
Okay.
So look at how long that is. This is like a 30-hour flight.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, sorry. So
Yeah,
Mount Everest is 29,000 feet. That's higher.
Ooh.
So that is what's
Well, that's the refracted part. Yeah, that extra 1,000.
Yeah, of course it must be. Yeah, Mount Everest is the highest. Yeah. Kilimanjaro, how high is that? Hold on. So no, Kilimanjaro is not high compared to Everest, but the other is 10,000 feet difference.
It's just that their elevation from sea level.
So, yeah, of course.
Sea level.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't even like to be at base camp, bro.
Yeah, and no planes can do that. So what he's claiming is that you can't go from New Zealand to Argentina nonstop, which is why it goes through the United States. It's not true. So I just sent you another email, which is China Eastern. You can buy the tickets right now for a nonstop flight between Auckland, New Zealand, and Buenos Aires, Argentina. And here's what I'm going to do.
Same airline I looked up.
I'm going to make an offer right now.
That's the same airline.
Is that the one you were talking about? Yeah.
Yeah. 19 hours, 45 minutes.
Yeah. Non-stop. No, I think this is time leaving, time arriving.
Okay.
So, but is the time when you arrive, is it the time of... Hold on. Non-stop. 12 hours, 12-hour duration, 12 hours.
Is it?
Yeah. So the time is obviously they've translated the time into the time of the place when they land.
I get you. Yeah. So you lose it in translation, dude. Yeah.
So 12 hours duration. Yeah, non-stop. It does say non-stop. So I've got no problem with a plane going 12 hours.
Yeah.
No problem at all.
The better way to measure that would hop in a boat.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, do they actually know that distance? You know, you're going by distance. I mean, at times a different thing. You could be flying longer and just say a slower speed, using less fuel, you know, or like you say, using airstreams, whatever.
Yeah. Then they do use airstreams constantly. It saves them a lot of time and fuel.
Right. There you go. So I have no problem with it.
No. You know. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make an offer right now to Flat Earth Dave and you. I'm going to pay for the three of us to go take this flight.
You will? And you won't pay for
You're going to pay for it with what you're asking for GoFundMe, but you will pay for 3 people's flights? This is going to be quite expensive, probably. That distance, a 12-hour flight. You're going to pay for that. So what? It wouldn't bother me. I mean, so what? That does, and you look out the window while you're flying and see what you see.
Yeah, film
it. So, but yeah, he can pay for all these things, pay for TFP, but yeah, he needs money for this documentary.
Yeah, and here's another thing is like he's already paid off a couple of those financial charges too. Where's that money coming from?
Right, and then he gave up 10 grand off as well, allegedly. Remember
Yeah.
that blank bit of paper?
I don't know about you. New Zealand's on my bucket list. I've never been.
Okay, The Hobbit, Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, beautiful, right?
Hobbit's okay.
Beautiful country. Now, I
Global
don't
wall
think
there.
he's going to agree to it.
Yeah.
By the way, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Do you think I believe in flat Earth or I believe in a globe?
I don't know. I just heard your show with Dave,
Okay,
with Dave
okay,
Weiss.
okay.
So I don't know.
Okay.
But I'll pay for all three of us to go take this nonstop flight that he says doesn't exist.
Okay.
So-
So Dave, let's go to New Zealand. It's an amazing country.
Okay.
Kiwis.
Yes, absolutely.
That
Surprise.
it wouldn't bother me. It wouldn't bother me. I would, even if I went in the fight and it was 12 hours non-stop, it wouldn't bother me. I'm just like, look out the window then. Look out the window and tell me it's a friggin' UC curvature. Go on.
Well, it's not just even that. There's another whole other mapping system that the Zetetic actually put together, which actually takes this into consideration, the distance to the continents. They're not as far as purported, even on the globe.
Right, exactly. That's the thing. We don't know the exact distances and stuff, you know? Exactly right.
We need to go out and measure these things for ourselves.
Right.
Surprise. Dave Weiss does not want to accept this offer either. So
That's
he is
because it's just an act.
Yeah.
now turned down a free trip to Antarctica, and he has also now turned down a free trip to New Zealand.
Well, how was it free? I mean, I paid apparently for these things, but apparently they still had to pay for lots of stuff of their own as well. So it wasn't totally free, was it?
No. Just get a
which
ticket.
I would love to go.
You didn't pay for all their equipment and stuff, for sure. Guaranteed you didn't. You know, all their clothes. Well, no, they needed clothes because they were going about in T-shirts over in Antarctica, you know?
Yeah, and the kind of shady thing that him and McToon did with the time lapse of Dave McKeegan in the airport down in Buenos Aires.
Yeah, very shady.
Go there. Very beautiful place. And again, these are very simple things. When flat earthers make claims like there's no 24-hour sun, you just have to go there and show it to them. When they make
When
claims,
Duffy offers you a free tip to Antarctica, you know it'll cost you daily 100%.
And why didn't you take me there, Duffel?
Exactly. Like I said, I was there when he said yes, he would. If you can get the money together, so you should have promoted.
He could have put me on that site. I would have had the money. I would have went, and we would be talking now.
Right.
Yeah.
it's like there's no nonstop flights between Santiago and
You weren't part of the script, Roger.
I know.
Sydney or
You weren't
Auckland.
in you weren't in the first, second, or third act. You know. So,
That's all right. I'm not going anywhere.
And in Buenos Aires, you just have to go get on the flight. And it's not that hard. If flat earthers truly believed the earth was flat, they would go do these things themselves. They would go to Antarctica. They would crowdfund and send someone to Antarctica.
Why? It doesn't prove the shape of the earth, whether it's 24 hours or not. Why? It doesn't make a difference to me. But if it actually is happening or not, it doesn't change the shape.
Nope.
Again, looking at the sky, it proves what's under your feet.
It just changes the size of it. That's what it changes.
Go to show there is no 24-hour sun. If they thought these nonstop flights were fake, they would go buy them and show up at the airport and say, look, our flight was canceled. They're fake. Or they'd get on them and show that they're flying in a different location than they're supposed to be, or that they stop when they were told it was a nonstop flight. They would go do these things if they truly believed the earth was flat.
A lot of magnifying here, isn't there? If they this, they do that. If they do this. A lot of magnifying here.
Hey, I want to give Duffy an offer. I'll take the flight.
Well, there you go. Go for it. But even if it is a 12-hour flight, it wouldn't prove a difference. It won't make a difference.
It just means the maps aren't proper. That's all.
Right. Yeah. Or maybe fuel lasts longer than what they say. Or there's techniques to make it last longer. I don't know.
I would actually take an altimeter with me. How about that? And I'll show you how it would work. Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
I can't think that they actually believe it because they just won't go do it. Well, there's a flat earther now who actually wants to go make some observations, do some tests for himself. His name is Josh Monday. And you might remember him because he was one of the 10 finalists for the Golden.
Oh, so if he's being mentioned by
Duffy.
Duffy, come on, Josh, please, no. Not you, Josh. Frickin' hell.
Ticket offer. I consider Josh a friend.
Oh,
I didn't know about this until later, but he decided he wanted to go see if the sun does what we said it did in Punta Arenas, Chile, which you'll remember is 53 degrees south. And then he asked a very important question, which is
Punta Arenas, what does the sun meant to do there? Is it 24 hours there too? Or just less than 24
hours? It's just way it sets, the degree it sets in the sky. And
right, so it's not to do with the time, right? It's in the sky. They're going right. I see. I get it.
It was modeled after the 93 million mile away sun too. So that's
right.
What they.
So there you go. So like,
and the tilt of the earth. Don't forget about that.
I'm going to say now, if Josh was pre-qualified ticket offer, he's controlled opposition show book closed. Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, but they don't even take in Simon then did the 1,000 measurements, with the sticks and shadows. They don't even take the effects of the sun on the flat Earth into account. They don't. No. Josh Mundane. That's a good name for him, Josh Mundane. Josh Mundane. But no, I mean, I thought Josh was a decent dude. Yeah. Come on, man.
When it comes to these angles and stuff, they are also claiming that it's parallel sun rays too. So,
it's unbelievable, these people, man.
Yeah.
Wouldn't the sun do a reverse of this, a mirror of this at 53 degrees north? And the answer is yes, Josh. Yes, that's what it would do. So he reached out to Jaron and he asked him that question. Jaron's never been to 53 degrees north, but Jaron now understands that the globe model makes accurate and testable predictions because
if you presuppose things and all taken from what's observed anyway.
Yeah. And they won't let us model it. But I mean, Space Audits did a model that works for both.
Right.
Yeah. So keep going, guys.
Exactly. It doesn't prove anything.
It's a model.
Because it's true, right. Because it's real. And it's been proven every which way you can imagine. So he told Josh, yes, the sun will do the exact mirror of what it did at 53 degrees south at 53 degrees north. So that now has led to Josh and Jaron are going together to 53 degrees north, which happens to be Edmonton, Canada.
That kind of looks a bit dodgy, doesn't it? 53 degrees in numbers and with the degree sign and that. That looks well dodgy.
Edmonton.
Okay.
And they're leaving.
You what?
They're proving the fact that they're getting degrees from a flat level plane to the location of the sun. Yeah. And their model is not even the location of the sun, it's in the parent location. Everything, even the sun's position is refracted.
Yeah.
What's wrong?
No, I'm just checking something.
Looking at Josh Monday's channel. he's telling everybody what he's doing.
No, I'm just trying to see if 53 means anything in Freemasonry or something, but it doesn't.
No. That's just a degree.
I know what it means. I know what that means there, but it's just how it looked on the screen. I'm just wondering if there's any significance to it other than that.
Well, it's due to the tilt of the earth. That's why that's where the solstices are. That's why that's their prediction. Yeah. The cause and effect is the tilt of the earth.
Yeah.
Which it's not.
No, of course.
It's the location of the sun and its circuit.
I'm just exasperated at people like Josh. Like Basil just said, if he was meant to be part of the fast thing and that, and he was part of the ticket thing, then yeah, he's obviously I don't like to say it, but
He's riding the fence. He's going to be a Glober before the end of the year. Probably.
yeah. So then he's controlled opposition, then, isn't he?
Yeah, he's going to get paid for it.
Tomorrow. And they're going to go for the June solstice, which is the summer solstice in the Northern Hemisphere, June 21st this year, I believe.
Tomorrow.
And of course, they've invited flat earthers to go. And as far as I know, not a single flat earther is going, but 3.
Does that not tell you something? It doesn't prove anything. So if Josh is going, then I'm sorry, Josh, then you're dodgy. Gutted me, that is.
Yeah, well, they don't even take into account for what the sun actually really does. And Man of Stone actually shows what the sun really does.
I mean, all these little things that they offer us to go and then use it against you when you don't go. Again, you're looking at the sky to prove the shape of the earth. It doesn't. Why would they go? Unless you're bloody whatever.
Well, they still haven't answered Man of Stone's videos on what the sun does at sunset and what it would do on a globe versus a flat earth. Yeah, and it does what it does on a flat earth. That's really the whole point.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't take that into account when they're measuring the sunlight that's hitting their sticks.
No, you should have a bloody shadow in the little clouds of the bloody horizon. You should have this going on, which you don't.
He and I invited him over. He wanted to have a debate with me, and this fucker ran off. I'm sorry, I didn't say that. I mean, this gentleman.
The gentleman. Yeah, it's ridiculous, man.
I don't know. Ex-flat earthers are going. So there we see once again a pattern of people wanting to actually go see what's real. And then they're going to
ex-flat earthers are going.
Yeah.
So Josh is an ex-flat earther now.
No, I think he's talking about Jaron and a few of the people from his.
Oh, all right. So they're going. Okay.
Go back to Punta Arenas, Chile for the December solstice, which is the summer solstice in the southern hemisphere.
Upside down.
In December.
Oh, there we go. As above, so below, man. As above, so below. That's dodgy. I'm sorry, but that is dodgy. That is dodgy.
Now let me know when your gyro flips upside down. That's what I want to know.
And then because you've got 2 3s there now as well.
Yeah.
You know, it's that degree Mason, and you've got the degree sign.
Is he a traveling man, PJ?
Don't know, but I mean, you've now got like as above, so below. You've now got a mirrored 3 diagonal from each other with the degree sign. Is that degree?
33 degrees.
I'm sorry, this is dodgy. It's dodgy.
Which is the summer solstice in the southern hemisphere in December. And they're going to go film the sun with cameras, 360-degree cameras, etc., in both locations to see if the globe model is correct in what it predicts will happen versus the flat earth model,
doesn't predict anything.
Will not be correct. And again, what's interesting is flat earthers are already turning against Josh Monday just because he wants to go check and see what the sun is going to do.
It's not about going and checking. It's about who he's associated with. If he was going on his own, fine. Even though I'd still say looking at the sky doesn't prove anything. But if he was going on his own, fine. But he's not. He's been associated with you guys, isn't he?
Yep.
It's not about just because he's going.
Well,
so anyway.
Go on. Sorry.
It is all about Duffy and his group and what they're going to make off of this. That's what they're for. Of course, he's just trying to reify the model he has. That's all he's doing.
Of course.
Jaron is doing a real small fundraiser to help pay for this because he doesn't do YouTube anymore. And so if you have already donated to us turning the documentary to the docuseries, thank you. If you're looking for any other projects you want to back, here is Jaron's fundraiser. He's
very dodgy. Again, it's got the up and down. There, look. I don't know, Lord Racer. I wonder. I'm not sure. Why? Get symmetrical. Well, that's not symmetrical, is it?
No.
That's not symmetrical at all. It's not mirrored. I mean, it's twinned and turned around, but it's not mirrored, that one.
No.
It's not symmetrical. Get contradictory. Wow.
It's only short about $850. This will
It says it
cover
right there.
both the trip to 53 degrees north, Edmonton.
There's what?
As so below.
Yeah, yeah. As above, so below.
Yeah. It says it all.
Yeah, man.
So they literally think they're actually completely antipodal from each other, and gravity is a force.
So bad. So bad.
And they say we have a belief. Lord.
Right. Right.
About $850. This will cover both the trip to 53 degrees north, Edmonton, and the trip to 53 degrees south, Punta Arenas, for this entire year. He's going to do the trip.
See, they had to go to both places, didn't they? Just for the imagery. Yeah, I tell you what, and Jaren's involved. As above, so below. He supports Satan. He tells Jesus to suck his dick. Yeah, and why would you have anything to do with that, George?
No.
Come on, man.
Regardless, so the trip does not hinge on it. But if you want to help him out, I put a link in the description below, and you can definitely help him out, which I think would be awesome. I've already committed to helping him make this a reality. Okay, cool. Now let me talk about the
good for you. Would you like a clap? Would you like praise from more men?
documentary. Really exciting news. We exceeded 50%. And then GoFundMe contacted me and said that my fundraiser is in violation of their terms. I have no idea.
Yeah, I know the 21st tomorrow. I said that earlier, Dave. Yeah, 21st tomorrow, man.
Yeah. Well, you know what I got from my GoFundMe, right? I got 3,600 out of what 4,200. What happened to all that extra money that I was supposed to get from them?
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
They're gonna yank his thing too. They don't care.
Yeah, when I get my money when I move, when this building gets knocked down, when I move to a new place, I'll donate something more to that.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. It went into a savings account after I got it, so that's where it is.
Yeah.
The whole point is.
Oh, what you've withdrawn it?
No, I haven't. It's still there.
Oh, I thought you just said something about savings account.
No, it's in my savings account. That's where I
that's where it's going to go to. Right.
But it's got to hit the next. You remember we did it in quadrants?
Yeah.
And the only reason I did it was for this guy right here.
Right.
I thought I was going with him. You know.
That's right.
Why this happened when it did. I could speculate all day, but I don't see the point. So I've already contacted them. It's really weird. They won't tell me why it's in violation of their terms. They sent me a link to their terms, which are a mile long, and said, here's why it's a violation. Read the terms, which I can't read. So I'm actually considering just kind of freezing the fundraiser on GoFundMe. And here's the good news I'm going to give everybody. Number one, we had 2 really big donations. So thank you so much. One was from an LLC and another.
You're going to freeze it. You want 50 grand. It's at 26, but you're going to freeze it.
Because they're gonna charge him a good chunk of it, like they did me. That's what I was trying to point
out. Oh wow, he doesn't need this friggin' money in the first place. It's a con.
Yeah.
The one was from Jason.
Right.
And thank you both. I've spoken to you both about this, and that's been incredibly helpful to push us over the halfway goal. Because we are now over halfway, here's the big update. Number one, Eric Strand and Jonathan Morandi, who are doing the docuseries now, they both have the green light to finish the docuseries. The fact that we're over halfway means that we're close enough, in my opinion. So they have the green light.
Halfway's never close enough. If you've got a target for something and you need that target, halfway's not enough. What are you talking about? He's full of this guy.
He's going to borrow money on his money if he has
It wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me.
To work on all 4 episodes and to get them all done. And so we are good to go at this point. Now, we're still short about 23,000. And so if you still want to help and you still want to get your name in the credits.
You just said you were going to freeze it.
Well, he's gonna go put it into like PayPal or something. Watch.
Of the docuseries, just send me an email and we can figure that out. But I wanted to give everybody the big news of the day, which is that they have the green light to finish this thing and to get it done as soon as possible. So
yay, I'm so excited. Can't wait to see the TFE docuseries of bullshit. Way, a staged production.
Yeah,
fantastic.
I need to do a rebuttal to it all. I need to get the resources so I can go fly places and go document what we think it is, you know, and do actual experiment. When I experiment, observations. Sorry, yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
That's super exciting. And yeah, there's still a lot of room in the credits for different types of supporters. I think we only have one episode 1 supporter at this point. So your name will definitely stand out and will not just be lost in some long list of names. And as I've said from the beginning,
wow,
I could not have done TFE without everybody that helped me from day one.
No, you certainly couldn't have.
No,
you certainly couldn't have. But yeah, you shouldn't have been helped to do it because it was bull crap.
And there's too many to name, too many to list. It's at this point, it's minimum dozens, probably hundreds. You know who you are. I've made friends all over the world, in England, in Scotland, in Australia.
You've made no friends in Scotland, bro. You've made no friends in Scotland. What are you talking about? Scotsmen have nothing to do with you. Well,
I make friends in England, Australia.
Right. Right, exactly. And you didn't have to go to Antarctica.
In New Zealand, in Israel, all over the place. And I still am friends with you all today. So super thankful for everyone.
Who's his friends in Israel now?
I don't know. He dropped the name.
Yeah, I wonder.
And yeah, let's get this over the finish line here, this docuseries. And everybody is super excited about it and just patiently awaiting it. And so if you want to help out, kind of get us to the end of our goal, just shoot me an email. I'll explain everything to you and how to get your name in the credits and what options there are. But the good news for everyone, especially for those of you that have already donated, is we are good to go. So this to me is close enough to the finish line that it's not worth waiting any longer. So we are going to move forward, and I will continue to provide updates here on the channel. And the next update is probably going to be pretty significant. Hopefully it's that we're either done or close to done. So anyway, hope this is exciting for everybody.
Yeah, goodbye.
Yeah, it's not exciting. It's another challenge. I'll look at it like that, you know.
Yeah, man, he's full of it. Nice one for that, Dave. Can't think stupid. Bless you, man. Right, play out with Harry, man.